Good evening. I knew that I was going to make a video today. It's Wednesday. Every Wednesday my girlfriend goes off to sing in a choir. And it became a tradition for me to make a video on bastard Shaman. So I knew this. I did not know what to talk about. And then I was reading comments, these fantastic comments. I think I read 3 of them, and then I knew what to say, what to talk about. I wanted to read them to you, 2 of them, right? They are short, okay? So here's the first one. I'm 71, and after a lifetime of trying to never offend, I no longer care and I offend. I never realized how freeing it could be to speak my mind, especially around the COVID fools. What a great comment. Thank you. Right, and then it's the second one. I'm very tempted to just walk away from it all. I've spent 3 years trying to help. I guess more are waking up, but I'm so tired of all the normies and trying to reason with them. I feel like it's hopeless. You think we make a difference? And since they are probably all vaxxed anyway, is it worth the time we spend? What an amazing comment. And I can so much relate to both these comments. And it made me think, of course. Now the first one, well, this is what I do. I speak my mind. I never try to offend people, but this is like this 3rd priority or something. You know, the first priority is just to speak my mind. And it is very freeing. I think it's interesting that you say, I never realized how freeing it is to speak your mind. And I think it's the same for me. I never realized this. I've been sort of doing it, right? But lately I just understand. It sort of confirms you as a spirit. It confirms that you have these thoughts, and it sort of validates you as a spirit when you speak them, you know, speak your opinions, you know, say it. You just say it, you know. And it is extremely freeing. So it's great. And then the other one, I can actually relate to this very much as well. I go through these sort of periods when I look at this, what's going on, you see. And I see how people act and how they trust the authorities. And they don't look for themselves. All this, you know what I'm talking about. And I feel a bit hopeless. You know, what can I do? You know, maybe it doesn't matter what I do. You know, I go through these times, these thoughts myself. And now I know from my past lives. See, I've been doing this for many lifetimes. What I'm doing now, trying to educate people, see. And there's been bad times and there's been good times, right? So I recognize this. But I learned a few things about it. Now, something good will come up. Now, this happens occasionally. You sort of see the civilization going more and more stupid or insane, right? And then something happens. Something good comes in, and you get some sort of a surge. The Renaissance, I think, is the best example of this. And I'm not sure about this, but I'm quite sure it is about strong spirits being in the same location at the same time. That's when it happens. And they are not getting together, you know, they are not organizing themselves, because that would be a mistake. But they are just there, you see. And they are creating and they are communicating And then you get this sort of surge going. And you know, the Renaissance was fantastic. Started in Italy, northern Italy. And it was basically people telling the Catholic Church to go F themselves. That's basically what happened. Said, we want to be able to speak our minds. We want to create our stuff. We want to enjoy life. See? And that's what happened. And something very good came out of this. And I think it's just these big spirits got together. We're talking hundreds of them now. I don't know how many, but you know, something made them gather there. That's my theory. They came to this place at the same time. Right. And now we see it again. There's a difference today because we are all connected worldwide. So we don't have to be at the same place. You know, going to Iceland or something, all of us, you know, we don't need to do this. But we are right here on the planet, right now. And something good is happening. So that's one thing that I learned. Another thing that I learned about this is that people are quite okay, actually, you know, if they are by themselves. You can actually reach them. If you can make them sort of separate from the group think. The group think is the big thing here. It's like the enemy. It's when people get into groups and think like a group, that's when they become insane and stupid. But if they can separate from this, and if you can just talk to them and reach them as an individual, they are pretty much okay. Most of the people are, I think. That's one thing that I learned. And another thing is the questions. See, I had good success with this. I don't want to. Sometimes I do it anyway, but I don't want to tell people how it is. See, because then you get some sort of a ridge, you know, a wall. But if you ask questions, you can sort of break through with these questions and you can reach that individual. I had great success with this. It makes people think. If you ask the question well, you see. So, but yes, sometimes I feel it's hopeless. Well, not really, but you know, tough, let's say. It's just very tough sometimes. So, but you know, there's nothing else I can do. I can't shut up. I would be doing treason against myself if I just decided to shut up. See, I have to talk. And we are doing very, very well. You look at how this developed over the last 2 years, especially, I think. The last 2 years, it's been amazing. So I'm very optimistic about it. And another thing, this person says they are probably all vaxxed anyway. Is it worth the time we spend? Right. Well, that I can tell you, it is, absolutely. Because they take the knowledge with them. Even if they die, you know, they get this understanding, and you're helping them to understand something, they will take it with them. Understanding never goes away. The lies might disappear, but true understanding will stay with you. You know? Well, that's what I think. I'm sure about this, actually. You take it with you. So even if you die, you are more knowledgeable. If you met a person like you and you told them some truths, right, they will bring it with them. They may resist it, of course. Well, I think most of them do. They don't want to admit that you might be correct. But subconsciously or in their spirit, they will know that you are correct about this. They knew it. They know it. See? They know that it was a big mistake to take the needle. They know this. The spirit always knows. It's their egos. See? The ego will say that they did the right thing. And their egos will resist you when you come talking to them. You're basically hit by their egos. See? So, but they will know that you are correct about this. All right. That's all. Be good.